Hello everyone, this is Anna from Lexington Journals. I thought we could do a medieval assemblage today. I have gathered a few bits and pieces, but there will be more coming when we need them. And I'm going to show a video a little bit later of a medieval style journal that I made, the Medieval Wanderer, and I thought that this could go in the journal, and it could, it could just go away with the journal. So thank you for joining me today, and let's begin this. I'll just move my steps a bit. I'm going to try not to edit this because every time I start editing I never end. So let's see if I can manage today to do as little editing as possible. So I picked this piece of paper, which is the tea dyed, coffee dyed paper here, and it's the same paper that I made the journal with. And I'm going to start by making a little hole here in the bottom, so I can put the tassel through. And the reason why I'm doing that in the beginning is because I wanted the tassel not to, I would like to cover it and sew it on. And it could also serve as a bookmark there. This is going to be a pocket. So we're going to have a pocket on our assemblage. And I'm going to glue it on. Onto the assemblage. And I'm going to find a position where there's not very much excitement, and I'll tell you why, because I like these parts that show. Side where it will going, and I will cut the edge. That's good. It's done. I would like to have this on it, and so that'll be positioned a little bit later, so we can have it there. We'll see where it could go. And I will be working on both sides. I also thought it would be nice to have this on the top. It's a little sample of leather, but it's so beautiful and soft, and it's I've got quite a few of these, and I thought I could start using them on the assemblages. Got a few of these samples from the time when I used to work with leather more. So I will try. I don't think I'm going to sew it on because it will break my sewing machine, and that's a sad story because my other one is broken. This, I'll tell you why I kept this. I put it aside because I like the corners. And the colour of, obviously, the trees and the woods are beautiful as well, but I will cut around the edges. You see what I mean? And let's see what the other side is like. Wow, they look beautiful everywhere, don't they? That's lovely. I think I'm gonna put it here. And of course we've got to start from somewhere. And I know I could have waited and put at the end, the edge. But it's an assemblage, so it doesn't really matter when you start what. So here we are. That looks nice, I think. That's it. And over here we can use this, which is a band. It's not elastic, but it's a band, and it'll be sewn on as well. But I'll wait. That I have to wait for later. So I'll cut more of these edges. I noticed that there are a couple of people that have joined, or maybe more, from the crochet department of our crafting world, and I want to welcome you all, and I hope that we can satisfy your interests with this as well. I know it's not a crochet, obviously it's not, I'm not making lace here, I'm not making lace, but, and I don't know how, I know some very basic things that my grandmother taught me when I was little on crochet, which like just to do the chain, I'm afraid, and lace. I don't know how to make lace. I would love to, but I haven't learned. But I'll be watching your videos and getting inspiration from you guys. So nice to have you aboard. And as I say, I hope you enjoy these videos, because they're meant, I think, for everyone to have fun. There. My nails look like my hands are like I've been digging on the ground. I don't know why. They look so messed up. I need to cut and tidy them up this weekend. But just don't, the time, I do it and then 5 minutes later it's all gone again. It's all done. So it doesn't matter, does it? You forgive me for that. So I will add this on top of this corner here, and it doesn't matter about the fraying, it doesn't matter about the fraying. Okay, let's do this now so you know what I'm doing. I don't know if this no, it won't fold, and I don't want it to fold. I will add this here so we know we can have the front and the back. You don't necessarily need it, but it doesn't matter, it can still be there. I think we need 2 of these knots. Yeah, 2 knots. And this side. Here I was testing one of Asamina's, my daughter's crayons, and of course, what a better place to test it than your finger. Okay, there we go. That's done as well. This side, and it can be used for hanging from somewhere or hang tassels on it, or anything you like, anything one likes. So another thing I wanted to do here is on this side, this goes in like that. What fell down? Maybe nothing too important, I hope. I am going to add this, and you've seen me use these on journals. I'm going to do it here. You've seen me use these, and it's nice because you can take them in and out easily by using them. There. Done. And it's done. Right. And here I'm going to trim it a bit. And that's okay, I think. Good. To add to this assemblage, so I'm going to cut this. Okay, so let me add this here. I hope you had a good Halloween. We had an amazing amount of kids coming at the door. So many. We ran out of sweets at some stage, and I felt bad not opening the door because nobody's going to do any tricks here, and they're too young to go around to trick us. So I kept opening a couple of times because I had some cookies left over and all sorts of things that they all went into people's little buckets. But at some stage, maybe towards the end, I just opened the door and said, sorry guys, we're run out of goodies, and that was it really. After that, it got quiet. It got quiet again. But it was so lovely, so sweet. And I remembered when I used to do it with my own kids, and my daughter went to a party last night, and not a party, it was like a get together, and they all watched The Shining. So, and the new films come out, The Shining, the new version, then is the sequel, but I don't know if it's out yet, completely out into the theaters. So, but if it is, and when it is, I don't know. Maybe we'll see it. We'll watch it on Netflix or something. I don't know. Okay, enough with the scary stuff. Although I didn't think The Shining was that scary. I mean, I did when I watched it at the time, but now, after all these years, having seen a few other scary movies, this was not that scary. But it was scary, but not scary. I mean, it was alright. And then last night I was watching Halloween, and again, I just found it was not so much scary as messy. So I didn't really finish it. Too messy for me. I like good thrillers, but not mess. Okay, I like this here. Move it slightly down. And it looks here like there's a little tree up here. There. Nice? Yeah. Little Tim Holtz, one of these little ones. And that can go up there. I am going to be leaving some empty pits on this because of this beautiful tea. I mean, that's already artistic on its own merit. So I'm going to leave a little bit of that for us. Coming up nicely, isn't it? I think this one needs a little bit more narrow papers, so we'll put this here. This is not a pocket. This is not a pocket. Okay, so we can go here. Okay, that looks nice. And I have on the other side, I've got this. So here, I'm going to put this there. It's mainly greens and all the different shades. Very autumn. I think it's quite autumnal. Burnt colors, and I think it's nice. The color mix. Okay, this needs to be covered. Put this here. Quite a lot of gold, but it's nice, I think. Okay. Get that there. Okay, that's okay, isn't it? We've managed to cover the name. Bit of glue there. But I don't think it really matters. I have another corner here for everyone to enjoy. That's this. It's a bit smaller, the parts, so that would go there. And so today I'm kind of working a bit more with borders. These borders. So we're mixing also some burgundies that are very autumnal as well. to keep turning it around, but okay, I'm gonna finish with the corners first, get them all done, and whatever else I've got one more here which I'm going to use. I'll put that there. Okay, that's it, there. So, oh, I've got one in there, in the pocket, so I'll use that as well. And find a good place for that, and I don't know if this is a good place. I don't want to mess this one, so I'm going to cut it a little bit finer there and add it there, and I will, yeah, that's already done as well. Okay, so let's put a border there and cut it from here. So, there. Okay, that's good, isn't it? Okay, and this way we cover the corner there with the trees. Okay, right, and on this side I'd like to cover this area because it doesn't look very nice, so I'm going to slip this under. Here. Okay. Right. Now that's giving it a bit of a sequence. I'm going to use a little bit of washi. Let's see where it can go. It looks lovely there, I think. And I think I'm going to take a flower and I will add it there. That looks really nice. Here is, I think there, it's better there. Or should it go there? There, name tag, so people can write whatever they like on it. And it will go here. That's a good place to have it high up, I think, because it looks better aesthetically, doesn't it? Like that. We definitely need a bit of lace. And I've got this beautiful velvet, piece of velvet, which can go somewhere with lace over it. And let's see what it looks like on this side, where it could go. Here, it's got a lot of burgundy on this side, so this would probably be the best place. Around there. I'll add it here, and a bit more. I want to hide the gold as much as possible because it's nice. And over that, I'm going to add the lace. Like this. There. Okay. So I've also got this, and I will have it there to go under the pocket a bit. That would be nice. That's okay. Alright. It's nice because it kind of accentuates the images a bit more. This type of thing. Getting the borders on. There. I am going to add some of this. We're getting there, and I will add it here, leaving a little bit of the coffee dyed paper uncovered because I like it. And that's the whole point of using it as well, under the as background. Okay. Now here, I need something here. Definitely it's going to go there. And of course, where would we be without this? I know it requires patience, this, because you've got to stick it strategically, glue it on. But sometimes I do it all together, other times I do it gradually. It's easy to place it on the paper first and then start sticking, gluing. Quiet. Concentrating on this. I'm going to leave that bit on the top. I just like it to be a bit more, like it's to stop here, like it's coming out from there. Okay, that's good. That's where it's going to go. Okay, I think on this side it looks like we're kind of nicely complete this lace there, and finish this side. I'm going to finish this side and just go back to the other side and get that also finished, so we can sew it together, whatever can be sewn. Some parts, for example, this is on the pocket, and if I sew it, I'll lose the pocket. So I'm just going to go around here, nothing else. So I have this, which is amazing, perfect for this. See where it can go. It could go there. Yeah, that's better, isn't it? That's better. Under the pocket. That's a little bit more tidy. A bit of handwriting there would be nice. Put that here. And cut it from here, leave it there. And it looks like it kind of naturally is underneath. We will glue this on again. Right, so there's just this bit left. I was looking at it, I thought, oh, did I put my cup on it or something? Could go there. Okay, there we are. What do you think? It does work, doesn't it? This can just again be lifted. This poor thing has been lifted so many times, but I think it looks better like that. I think we're nearly there. There's one thing I left which I am going to have, and that is this. And I think it looks nice here because I don't want, the other side looks already quite big. Okay, and then I'm going to sew it on, and you won't be able to see the mark from the glue. So here we are. This is our medieval assemblage already. There is a space here for it to go, I don't know, to hang things from, or whatever you like, one likes. But it's a thought, isn't it? One can, in the end I did sew through this and it did work, so it was fine. Didn't break, the needle didn't break. So I hope you'll have a wonderful weekend, and stay tuned to watch my other video, my medieval wonder video. So lots of love and take care. Bye bye.